Hello, Talking Rachel here. A really great actor passed today, or I think it was yesterday, February 2nd, at 11 o'clock, 11:30 in the morning. Philip Seymour Hoffman passed. He was found by one of his friends that he's collaborating with on a play, I believe for a play, in New York, in the West Village. Apparently a drug overdose. Now, Hoffman was unfortunately known to have been in rehab last year for heroin addiction, which is just so sad. You just don't think that someone of such talent, or he was a private person and very professional in his career. You don't think he is someone who's struggling with a drug addiction. When you think of a celebrity who's addicted to drugs or has drug problems, you think of someone like Justin Bieber or Lindsay Lohan, who's just in the spotlight, parading around, acting like a fool, and trying to be in front of the paparazzi, like, I'm fine, or, I'm not fine. Oh, this is my call for help. No, I mean, you think of those people and, they're still around, but this great actor is lost. And we'll remember him for roles like, Truman Capote in Capote, where he actually won the Oscar for that role. And he really just immersed himself in that character. He lost a bunch of weight. He adopted the voice of Truman Capote, and just was so believable and so compelling in the role. Anyway, it's just a really tragic loss, and it just comes really too soon after the death of Corey Monteith last year. Drugs as well, were the cause of his death. And not too long ago, Heath Ledger died in New York in the same kind of, similar situation. Drug problems there as well. So fortunately, there are things to learn from this, that, hard drugs are really nasty, especially something like heroin. It's just like, don't do it. It ruins lives, and it ruins your life, and it'll kill you. But I can't tell you what to do, but just other than to learn from people and learn from situations like that. So just, a couple of thoughts from me, but, yeah, really sad to see him go, and he'll never be any more films, unless he's, I think he filmed some of the Catching Fire, not the Catching Fire, but the Mockingjay films. He was Plutarch Heavensby. I think that's how you pronounce it. I didn't get to see the Hunger Games Catching Fire. I should see it, but I think he has filmed part of the Mockingjay. I think I read somewhere that he had like one or two, maybe, some more scenes to film for the part 2 of the Mockingjay, but now that he's not with us anymore, who knows? So sad. Anyway, here's to this great actor's life, and how, over the next coming days we'll celebrate it. And hopefully, a lot of people are inspired by his acting, and also inspired to, if you're considering using any kind of drugs like that, just to stop and think about how beautiful life is, and how it's really not worth it. And because it's just really bad, and you don't want to lose your life to that at such a young age, and leave behind your family and your children or anything like that. So rest in peace. Philip Seymour Hoffman, you'll be missed.